Shit, dude. I always forget to... I always forget to update this cat screen until I'm on stream and open it for the beginning of stream. Oh, I need to get on that. If someone wants to ping me to do that, I will, maybe remember? We'll see. I'm just being lazy. Oops. Oops. Get shareable link. Okay, we're good. Hi, Azzy. You did beat Bluebarax. So proud. At stream notification guy. Boom. I don't really know what I want to do today. Oh, I didn't change the title for heart rate monitor. Whatever. Here's the self-promotion channel. Done. Easy. Links posted. I only posted in like 2 places now. Like, no one joins my streams from literally anywhere else on all of Discord. Hi, Bluebarax. Hi, Tria. How many more days of work do you have? If he can hear me. No, it's not 90 resting. It's 90 resting. Why am I at 90? I don't know. Because I was freaking out over the cat thing, probably. To be determined. I thought you said, like, you had only 6 shifts left. Like a week ago or something. Or something like that. Are they calling you in for more days? Oh, you haven't heard back. So you didn't even quit from the tutoring center? Or you didn't put in like a final day? Oh, okay. I see. That's unfortunate. I was wondering why I hadn't been seeing the updates? What do you call them? The reviews of each of the shifts. Sorry. Slow brain today. Hi, Darkster. Not excited to play more Twisted Tranquility. What? I haven't even looked at Twisted Tranquility. I have no idea what that is. It sounds like a 9 Circles level. I don't think it is though. Old Classic 2.1 Extreme. Okay. I see why you don't want to play it anymore. Dude, I was so surprised when I saw that you picked up Uprise. Uprise feels like a Fexty clone. It's like, I would expect that to be like as bad of an experience as Fexty was. So I was so surprised to see you playing that. Corrodere's been good. I'm still enjoying it a lot, but I haven't had the time to play it. Or I've just been doing other things with my free time because I haven't had enough time to or enough consecutive free time to stream. So basically I'm constantly de-rusting from the level because I don't have time to play it consistently. I'm hoping to change that. I played it a little bit last night, and then I streamed on Tuesday. So hopefully I'll be playing better today. And then hopefully I'll be able to keep up some consistent playtime so that I'm not constantly de-rusting. Actively grinding it. That's good. That's good. I'm glad you're doing your work. Dang it when Uber bored. Yeah, I get that. I sometimes have levels like that, but usually if I pick up a level like that, I do intend to finish it at some point. Sometimes regrettably. When I was playing Storming Summit, Azurite by Scylla was one of the levels I would use to like warm up. I would just do a practice run. I think I did that because recently I had watched that Aeon video that said you should like practice other extremes that you want to do in the future to warm up for your hardest or something. That's stupid. I'm gonna be so raw. That is stupid. I think that's a stupid strategy. I didn't like it at all. Maybe it works for some people, did not work for me at the slightest. And I don't even think he does that anymore. Sorry, Aeon did not cook with that one. Anyways, I practiced it and ended up beating it the day before I beat Storming Summit, and I had like 4,000 attempts on it, which is terrible for an entry extreme. It was also a terrible level to practice. I hated Azurite. I almost just said Scylla. I mean, yeah, it's a way to inflate your attempts, but I mean, if you don't care about your attempt numbers, then doesn't really matter. I just don't think it helped at all with like actually learning the level, because you're not doing full sessions. You're literally just doing like one practice run and like not really dealing with the nuance. I don't know, maybe it helps with some levels. I am terrible at 90 today. Oh. Oh, shit. Yeah, you're right. Where's run info? Hello, can I put it in the top right? There we go. Wait. All my FPS counter is in the bottom left too. I need to update that, I guess. Where is the FPS thing? Oh, there we go. We're gonna put it in the bottom left. Top left. Top left. There we go. I don't even know if you guys can see that. I think you can. There you go. That's better. No, this is true. You can't see. Oh, what the hell? I thought you said you can't see me. No, stop. There's no ledge on my window. Dude, as a kid, I was always scared of, or when I first ran into the Jeff the Killer creepypasta, I was always terrified of it. Like, I was so paranoid to look out my window, like, before I was going to bed, because I was just terrified that I'd see his face. And then my friend came over one day and called me a freaking idiot because my window didn't have a ledge. So, like, the Jeff the Killer can't sit there. He can't, like, do his creepypasta thing because he can't sit on my window. So, something. Another thing I was always scared of as a kid is, if I ever had to get up to go to the bathroom, in the middle of the night, this was like a completely irrational fear, but, the door to the bathroom was right, or is right in front of, the stairs downstairs, and I would always just imagine a giant gorilla at the bottom of the stairs. So I'd like rush into the bathroom and quickly lock the door and like avoid looking downstairs adamantly because I was scared of specifically a gorilla, like nothing else. That it was a gorilla that I was scared of, and I don't know why a gorilla. Like I don't have like an irrational fear of gorillas. It was just, it was what came to mind. It was what scared me as a kid. Oh my god, I keep missing the top of the orb. But stop. No, I don't have a fear of gorillas. It was a irrational thing as a kid. Oh, another thing that kind of freaked me out as a kid. At sleepovers, the Bloody Mary thing was huge. And I never tried it personally, but I like knew about the challenge. And one of my like, I don't know why I thought of this, but like one of my fears was like, what if I was all bloody, like Bloody Mary? Like what if there was a dark burb sack? So whenever I would like open my door at night, I would actually expect there to be like a dark, bloody burb sack staring back at me through the door. And there never was, but because I was expecting it, I would actually jump a little bit when I would open the door, expecting the bloody burb sack, despite nothing ever being there. You pee in the middle of the night, you scared you never woke up. I um a couple of like 3 years ago, I think. I drank water before going to bed and then like had a dream about peeing and completely soaked to the bed. So I kind of can't trust myself to get up to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night because I kind of sleep heavily. So I've like stopped drinking a lot of water before I go to bed and have to go to the bathroom before I go to bed. If like there is the slightest hint that there is any pee in my bladder before I go to bed, I have to go. I like will not be able to physically fall asleep. Yeah, it's a real thing. I get it. I get it. It's like never seeing your phone in your. Wait, shit, you're right. I never see my phones in my dreams. But I have used a restroom in my dream. Like, I remember, I think, like 3 separate occasions where I've used restrooms in my dreams, and 2 out of 3 of them end up with a wet bed. Dude, I'm actually so bad at 90 today. Dreams consist of you dying or being locked in a bizarre scenario? I don't think I've ever had a dream that I can remember where I've like died or come close to dying. I've had a dream that feels like decades and suddenly wake up. I think that's only a thing that happens like if you're into psychedelics or you get really unlucky after getting knocked out, like that one Reddit story. I wonder if that's real. I kind of doubt it. I like for me it's hard to imagine your brain formulating like years of memories while being knocked out for like 2 minutes. Low key, if everything that happened to me in the past like 15 years was a dream and I woke up in 3rd grade math class, I wouldn't even be that upset. As long as everything in my dream was somewhat accurate. No, I didn't say that. Okay. You're weird, you're weird, you're weird. Never said that. I get not wanting to go through the childhood again. Like, I would have to repeat school and all of that, and I don't want to do that. But Like, think of the insider trading. Think of all the insider trading I could do. Goes above or below the abusive ex? Below? I shouldn't even be on the list. I've been wrongfully added to the list. I didn't do anything. Hi Parker, hi Danny. What if I forget everything that happens within the first 5 minutes of waking? Okay, I'm gonna remember that message, and if this ever happens, I think I'd go grab a piece of paper and I'd write down, I think the only insider trading thing I know is to invest in GameStop in like 2020. That I think if I remembered this message and woke up like 15 years in the past, the only thing I'd write down on my paper is invest in GameStop in 2020. And then I'd be rich. I don't know any other stocks that boomed. Oh, Nvidia stocks. Yeah, I forgot. I could also invest in Microsoft because Microsoft just constantly has grown for the past like 20 years. Why is my heart rate growing? Because I'm like writing out I'm like doing hand gang signs for my paper writing. I'm getting really excited about insider trading. That's what's going on. Do you think third grader me would even know if I wrote down on a piece of paper invest in GameStop in 2020? I don't even think that I'd remember to save that 5 minutes later. I'd probably like crumple it up, throw it in the trash, and not even know what invest in GameStop even means. So if that happened, I'd pass on going back to third grade math class. Okay. I wonder what I'd think about that now. Like, if I, like, blacked out for a couple of minutes and woke up where I am right now, and in front of me was a piece of paper that said, well, I don't know, invest in, Jeff's Bread Bakery. Would I even trust it? Would I be like, would I think that I just wrote that to myself foolishly like 3 minutes ago and it actually meant nothing, and then I'd like invest all my money and I'd lose it all? Or would I trust that something happened and I need to believe my past self? I don't think I would. I don't think I would trust it. I don't think I would invest in Jeff's Super Bakery or whatever I said. Dude, in 7th grade, I was in this English class, and I think I was playing Clash of Clans in English. And the teacher was walking over, and instead of like turning off my phone or saying I was like researching with my computer right in front of me, by the way, I instead like swiped down on the top, and for some reason the stocks were there. So she came over, asked me what I was doing, and I said, I'm looking at stocks. And she said, oh, okay. She clearly didn't believe me, but it worked. She walked away, and I didn't get punished. Whoops, whatever. Am I above the spike? Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, I would have to write something crazy on the note. I don't know what I could write that would make me believe me, though. Like, if I was tasked to write something to my third grade self that would make me believe that the note was super important and that I couldn't throw it away and that I needed to invest in GameStop, I don't think I could come up with something. I think I'd be cooked. Some future event on the paper as well. Yeah. Invest in Jeff's Super Bakery. Okay. I mean, that could work, but I'd say there's still like a 50% chance that I just throw away the paper frame one. We'll move back. I don't think I'm going to pass like 90 from anywhere meaningful. It's fine. I think there's a 50% chance your chair explodes in the next 5 minutes. Yeah, that would catch my attention. Maybe? But like, what if I just think it's one of my friends pranking me? Oh, wait, Danny boy, that's actually genius. If actually, that might not be genius. Imagine sitting in like like you're a teacher for a third grade class, and this kid suddenly, like he goes from like barely paying attention to like fucking locked in cutting like invest into Jeff's supermarket into his arm. Like, how would you even react to that? I mean, that would work. If it was scarred into my arm, then I don't think I'd forget it. I think I would have to invest in Jeff's Super Bakery, regardless of whether it succeeds or not. Yeah, she'd invest too. Yeah, no, I'm just supporting Jeff. I could justify it in my mind. But like, what if I don't trust it enough and I only invest like $100 into Jeff's Super Bakery and then like the stock multiplies by 10 times? I mean, I make $900, but was it worth it to invest in Jeff's Super Bakery scarred into my arm for the rest of my life? Is it worth it? I don't think so. I don't think I'd be able to trust myself to put in more than like $100 into a stock that I would have never heard of. Even if scarred into my arm. Scarred into your arm, you're dropping your life savings. But like, what if it just doesn't work? What if it just doesn't happen? Then you're dead broke and you have invest in Jeff's Super Bakery scarred into your arm. No, I'm not a pussy. Just what if Jeff's Bakery fails? Like, what if I cause a butterfly effect by having... What if Jeff is working at the hospital that I go to after scarring... Invest in Jeff's Super Bakery into my arm. What if I go to the hospital from that? Jeff is working at the hospital, and he's dealing with my case, and he sees that scarred into my arm, and he's like, wow, this is a bad omen. I am never opening a bakery now. What if that happens? What if that happens? And what if I never know? Oops. I don't know how I missed that. You got a scar to avoid all Jeffs as well. Yeah, I can't talk to a single Jeff. Have a sealed Big Mac coin? I have no idea what that is. Okay, I'm down to temporarily rename Burbsack's server to Jeff's Super Bakery. It will not be permanent. Check my phone to see the Big Mac coin. Okay. Wait, what is this? For 50 years, the Big Mac has traversed the globe. Today, no matter where you are in the world, chances are you can get the delicious and craveable recipe of two all beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun. What the fuck? Where did you get this? Okay, to celebrate our golden anniversary, we're turning our Big Mac into a global currency. What the fuck? McDonald's global currency? Invest now. Introducing the limited edition Mac coin. Accepted in more than 50 countries around the world, the Mac coin comes in 5 designs. What? What can you buy with the Big Mac coin? Is it just like a Big Mac? Can you just like turn it into a random McDonald's and get a Big Mac in 50 countries? Wait, this is 2 years ago? I wonder if they still accept it. They have to. It doesn't work anymore? Oh, okay. Wait, I wonder if it has like any value on eBay. It looks cool, but like who cares about McDonald's? Who cares about McDonald's enough to like invest in McDonald's collectibles like a Big Mac coin? I don't know, some people are crazy. Me personally, I would never invest in a Big Mac coin. I just checked both my arms to make sure invest in MCD was not scarred into either of them. It's not, we're good. I do not have to invest in McDonald's coin. Oops. Hey, that's not bad. That's enough to buy a Big Mac. No, stop. Don't say that. Did 15 to 100 again? No, you're just good at the level. Play from 0. The market will boom at the 60th anniversary of the Big Mac. In 2028. Oh my god, the Big Mac coin was a while ago. Wait, that's only in 3 years? Oh shit, it came out in 2018. I missed that. No, I get it. I get it, Blueberx. I had a similar experience on Storming Summit. I got 9 to 100 after... Wait. I got 9 to 100 and then on the same day got 93%. But if I had expected for myself to beat it within like the next week and then didn't, I think I would have felt miserable about it. Ugh. No. No. My game's not modded so that I die to 90 on full runs. It's gonna happen regardless. But no. Wonder if there's anything investable on your desk. Wait, I have this Bob Ross bobblehead, but Bob Ross has been marketed the fuck out of. I'm sure they're still producing these. I'm not even gonna look it up. I'm actually so confident that they're still producing those that it's probably worth like $5 max. I just looked around my desk. The most expensive thing on my desk that I could probably resell is a bottle of shampoo. The most expensive thing in my room that I could probably resell. Ooh, I wonder how much Lego Bionicles are worth. Because I have a box of those. But I had the Evolutions. I had an Evolutions box, which unfortunately I opened. But I still have all the Evolution cards. And I think in total those go for like $300. I don't remember. I checked it with Parker one time. Prismatic Evolutions. I don't have any sleeves. I don't think the box came with sleeves. I think the box was $600. Or are you talking about just the box, like the empty box? My game is lagging. Why? Why? We're gonna close Firefox. I don't need Firefox. And then we're gonna open Task Manager and terminate Discord. And what else? What else can I destroy? It's actually it. I can't destroy anything else. Whatever. Terminate. Guess what? You open the prismatic. It's worth $1,000 now. That's my guess. Wow, I went high. $1,500 to $2,000? Holy shit. Wait, when did this come out? This is true. Blueberx is closer. Blueberx wins, and as a punishment, Azzy's getting banned. Oh, 2013. Is that when Sylveon came out? Holy shit. I have a question. Didn't they discontinue the fairy typing? If they did, does that mean they like aren't even printing Sylveons anymore? Didn't they also discontinue the dragon type? In TCG. Wonder why they did that. Those are like my favorite types. Fairies are just psychic. So do they like print psychic Sylveons? It sounds stupid. Oh, not dragon type. Wait, I gotta see one of these. I gotta see what a psychic Sylveon looks like. Psychic Sylveon. Oh my god, that looks terrible. Why didn't they just keep... Why didn't they just keep the fairy typing? I don't understand that. This card's cool. This card's really cool. Wait, this card's actually so cool. What the fuck? Oh my god, get that out of here. Nope, nope, nope. Never opening a browser again. No, look up Psychic Sylveon and it's there. I ain't looking that up again. You do that. You do the dirty work. Card is cool. $5,000 incoming. It probably is super expensive. I'd guess like in the $300 range though. Bruh. You sent me something. Well, I didn't expect to survive there. What the hell? Let's see. Wait, this card is sick. I feel like they always do really well on the full art Sylveon cards. $560 is crazy though. What the fuck am I doing? Yeah, the rates are always awful. I hate that the best cards always have the worst rates. They know what the best cards are and they completely tank that shit. Greedy ass company. Get that shit out of here. Where you can open a set when it comes out. Oh, wait. What do you mean? Like, scalpers wise? Have they done anything about that? Like, have they limited it so that one person can only buy, like, one box online or something when a set comes out? Binder collection you bought from $50. That sounds like a good deal. Put a queue on the Pokemon Center website, but it doesn't work. Fantastic! Yeah, I know at the stores they don't do shit. I can't imagine how it feels to like walk out of the store as soon as it opens with like arms full of the new Pokemon set. I can't imagine what that looks like to the employees. Oh yeah, the vending machines. I forgot those existed. I know there's one at my King Supers, and that is the only place I have ever seen one. Oh, it's nice that there is one thing in the entire Pokemon purchasing scene that you can't scalp. One thing, by the sounds of it. What the fuck? I need to move on from the start position, but I'm like not getting anywhere from here, so I can't. Oh my god. Nope, I don't scout Pokemon cards. I don't buy like anything. Reselling shit is too hard anyways. Back in White Sun and Moon era. I had like minor phases of times I was interested in Pokemon. But I would never like buy that many Pokemon cards during those times. Oh my fucking god. Nope. I do not have a minor. The last time I was interested in Pokemon was when Evolutions was around, and then I stopped because I got literally 0 pulls in the entire trainer box. It was bad. And I think those cards are super expensive now. So like if I got a single decent pull, I could have like gotten my money back on that. But nope. If I sold every single card I got from that Evolutions box, I'd probably make $10. gotta see. I'm curious. What would like the Mega Charizard EX Evolutions. How much does this card go for? $20 minimum. Every single other one is listed at over 35 though. I don't remember how much a training box is worth. What do you mean 315 to 350? I am not seeing a single listing over. The highest listing I'm seeing is $188. Where are you getting that price? Okay, your price is super inflated. I'm looking at literally a PSA 10 for $200 for Mega Charizard EX. No, TCG Player has super inflated the prices. Oh, the Elite Trainer box. How much are Elite Trainer boxes normally? Like, how much would it have been to buy it on day one? Oops. $30 to $40. God damn. So if I got like a single decent pull, it probably could have paid for the box. Oh, Pokemon. You don't understand opening magic cards? Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't know. I don't open magic cards at all. I don't collect. Nope, I cannot bark for the chat. Not right now. I'm locked in. Yeah, you showed me your card drawer. Woof, woof. Now that I've barked for you, can I get past 90? What the hell you mean the curse isn't lifted? You freaking... Hi, Taipan. I gotta meow for the curse. Oh. Meow. Curse might not be lifted. We'll see. 50%. Okay, we're locking in. We're gonna make that 50% chance come true. Did I say hi, Saipan? Hi, Saipan. Dude, how the fuck did I ever get to 83 from 0? I literally can't get to 83 from 54. What the fuck is happening? Okay. I really have to focus. What the fuck? I have, like, never died here. Whatever. I'll just move back. Yep, okay, whatever. We're moving back again. At least I got to 90 relatively quickly. Now if I get to 90, it's like actually a pretty decent run. So I'll take it. click away. I'll take it. Considering I'm not playing the best, that is a very acceptable run. I'll take it. I also accidentally opened Visual Studio. Get the fuck out of here. Sorry. Pardon my French. Day 25? Wait, when did I stream last? Wasn't it like the 29th? I think I entered the wrong date for that. Okay. Wait, it is now 5/1/2025. Wait, I didn't even write down the round. 40 to 90. Done. I'll move back. I missed it. Ah, fuck. Still a good run, technically. 32 to 75. I'll take it, I suppose. I had a super lag spike. I'm restarting my game. Why am I having super serious? Oh my god, dude. I'm actually fed up with Windows. I know it's a Windows stupid process that I can end. That is bloating up my computer. Like, my CPU is at 80% right now. I don't have Geometry Dash open. Oh, this is fucking cooked. Hi, man, by the way. Sorry, I'm having a roid rage moment. Alright, what can I end task on? Am I built like that? I'm built like a beast. You wouldn't even know. What can I actually end task on? Nothing. The answer is nothing. Is it windy for me? I have no idea. I don't think so. Pretty sure it's not. Arms are too skinny for roids to be real? That's not even true. That's just not even true. Okay. No, don't put me in the lengthener. I don't want to be any taller. What the? Curious about the CO2 levels in your rooms? You bought a monitor is 1200? At what, like, parts per million does a CO2 alarm go off? Why were you curious about it? Like, why did you have a reason to suspect that they were high? Shit. 32 to 84 is still a good run though. What is that? A 40... Wait, 52% run. I'll take it, actually. That's fine. Open windows and turned on AC. You know what? How warm is it outside? Maybe I should do that. Just for funsies. Oh! God, it's loud. Can you guys hear that? It's like a jet is going on outside. Let me open my door. No one's home right now, so it doesn't matter. Oh! Oh, I stood up and hit my shoulder on my bed so freaking hard. Oh my god. Luckily, it was my left shoulder, so I'll still perform at Geometry Dash if my window isn't too cold. Oh my god, it's actually kind of chilly. Zach. Like balls. I know, I love being called Zach. It's actually an awesome nickname. If you guys want me to close my window, just let me know. I don't know how much you can hear it over the mic. Your ass really made me check Discord for this. Favorited, by the way. Alright, I'm gonna camp here for a while. I'm really hoping that I can get to the wave from here. If I can get to the wave from here, that is a huge run. I think it's like a 60% run on its own. It also will hopefully mean that I've built a good amount of consistency with the middle of the level. Not the ending, which I should be working on, but I can't pass 90, so whatever. God, it is so loud outside. Holy shit, I went... Hi. Thought I lived in the burbs? The suburbs? I do live in the suburbs. No, it's not windy. I just live close enough to the, freeway, tollway that you can hear it. Luckily, I can't hear it at night if my window's closed all the way, but if my if my window is open just a sliver, then I can hear it. Ouch. Hey, that's a C word that's banned in this chat. I'm cursed, cursed, cursed. Dude, in my neighborhood, there are houses that are literally like 20 feet away from the tollway, and I have no idea how they sleep at night. Like, it's gotta be so loud, right? Like 15 feet away. Dude, I have no idea how, like, you can sleep at night with having a tollway, like, right there. And if someone is, like, speeding down the highway in the middle of the night, you're, like, not sleeping through that. You're awake. You're just awake. And there's nothing you can do about it, except for move. Nope, not Danny coded. Danny is a different fucking breed. Like, I have a blue light filter on, but I can still see colors and everything normally. It's not, like, insane, where you literally cannot see the color blue. Like, I wonder what this screen would look like to Danny. My brother has blue light glasses, or blue light blocker glasses too, but, like, he can still see the color blue. I know. How does he function? It's literally orange. And he says, oh, you don't even notice it after, like, 2 days. Bro, you literally cannot see, like, half of the colors on the spectrum. He's on the spectrum. Hi, color. We were talking about you. Checking DMs. Checking DMs. Well, oh, you took a picture through the blue light blockers? Okay, wait. Is the second picture the right one, the old ones? Yeah, you can tell the difference. Like, the right one is so much brighter. One thing that I like about blue light blockers is that if you ever turn them off for any reason, like, the colors feel so refreshing. Like, I always have the blue light blocker on my phone, but if it ever gets turned off by accident, like, my phone just looks so vibrant. Wait, the second picture is with no filter. Oh, okay. Wait, the new ones don't make it yellow at all? Do they even block blue light then? What the bruh? They block blue light, but they don't cancel it out with the yellow filter. Wait, I'm curious to see what that looks like. Can you send me a picture of that as well? Like, if it's blocking blue light, does it just, like, make it grayscale? Is that how it works? It reflects it back, doesn't absorb it. I'm curious just to see what that looks like. Did Burbsack address... What allegations? What allegations do I have to address? It sounds like Color has allegations to address, but not Burbsack. Burbsack's clean. No, 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 no. Alright, let's see. Oh, you're right. There is a lot less blue. It is kind of just like grayscale-ish. I'm looking at your rug and it's easy to tell on your rug, but on your bed, I see only a little bit of a difference. That's cool. Brr. Oh, your rug is gray. Okay, I'm just stupid sack then. Whatever. Oh, yeah, you could see how the blue light bounces off the process. Yeah, no, that was cool. God damn. Perpsex. Oh shit. Yeah, I did only make it a week long and I forgot to ever refresh it. Does anyone want to make a permanent invite link and then... Alright, Azzy, I'm making you... You know... Yeah, Azzy, I'm making you mod temporarily. Can you make a permanent invite link and then... send it in the chat and I can make it a command. Make it the updated command. Edit com, you need to use the exclamation point. So it's, yeah, there you go. You didn't have to. No, 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 no. I accidentally hit Azzy. It was a misclick. Azzy, can you say something? All your messages. I accidentally hid them from the channel. Yeah, that was a crazy message, Parker. What the hell? Alright, does the Discord command work at least? Was the sacrifice worth it? I don't even know if this... I don't even know if it works. Well, if I ever need to use one of Azzy's messages for a highlights video, my job has become infinitely harder. Like, oh my god. I have to, like, fabricate your chat messages now. This is why I read every single chat message out loud, so that I know what I'm talking about for future editing. Easy, easy. I can see those fucking tomatoes out of the corner of my... Oh. Anyways, I got to 86 from 24. That's a 62% run. Maybe I could have gotten further if my screen wasn't filled to the brim with tomatoes, but it's okay. I forgive you guys. What are the tomatoes even for? What am I behind on? What happened? You know what? I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. As far as I'm aware, I don't deserve this. Do I think I can do this again? Should I? I'm gonna try to get to the, I've been streaming for an hour and a half. I'll try for like 5 more minutes to get to the wave again. And then I'll move back from 14. And then if I'm playing well from 14, I'll just go from 0 for the rest of the stream. Oh, your chat message? Exclamation point. And then we're not reading the one above that. I don't need to. Snobble. The only way to get Burbsack to listen? What? The eyes? Why? I think you know why. Bye, Will. Thanks for stopping by. Good enough. I'm running back. I need to practice this part a lot anyways, so. I should be playing from here. Every burp sack stream chat message. I try to read them all. Sometimes I read them, then immediately forget them, but I read them, so I don't read them again. Sometimes I do a far run and then don't catch up on the messages. And then sometimes I just miss them raw on accident. I try to read everyone though. Can just, yeah. Okay. I got it. All I have to do is dodge the spikes. Unfortunately, right here, I can't see half the spikes because I'm only looking at one of the waves. These spikes are moving and it throws me off, okay? Those spikes are moving and it throws me off. That saw's in a weird spot, it throws me off. Saw's still in a weird spot. Spikes were moving. Spikes aren't even. Look, this one has spikes protruding out, and you can't, it's hard to tell when you're moving that fast. Look, the spikes on the top are so much freaking closer to your wave than the spikes on the bottom, and I look at the bottom one, like, look, I'm trying. Okay, I'm done making excuses. We're gonna have a good run. Sack? No, I'm not that bad. I'm just de-rusting. Oh, I just realized. Outside of my 83% run, which was a super fluke, the 24 to 86 run is my new longest run by 2%. So I'll take it. They're like visible, but like barely. They're barely. This guy a vat of coke. Oh, you know what? The hitboxes aren't visible. And the hitboxes aren't accurate. So you know what? For all intents and purposes, nothing is visible. And I win. Wait, I have Death Tracker, right? Yeah, here. I need to see something. 14 to... I haven't got past 32 once from here. I just died there 3 times. Faintisac. Okay, I get past it once. 1% progress. I want to go to Dragon Man's again. Maybe... I did miss like half the experience. You missed... I missed what you said either. Oh. I said maybe, since I missed like half the experience. You're just lying at this point. What students do you have to help? Swear you're not lying. But it, okay, but like, it literally only took like 3 seconds each time. You were conveniently gone exactly when I said the answer to your message. Okay. On your 4 sonas, I said, maybe I'd be down to see it again. Since I did miss like half the experience. Also, bro could have just rewinded the stream like 3 seconds. Nice. That is my new best run from 14. Not by much. It's like by 3%, I think. Let me see. Never mind. It's not my best run from 14. My best run from 14 is 62%. Fuck. Whatever. Good run though. You missed the tanks. What? Oh, the tanks. Okay. Good run, end stream. Done. Not really. If I can get to the 60s again from here, I'll definitely go from 0. Actually, okay. Something I really want to do is get past 63 from 14. If I do that, I will 100% go from 0. Quick now to 0 to 100. Done, 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 done. Let's go. Ignore the top right of the screen. What the 15% isn't bad. Wait, I'm curious how much of Nova I can actually like do in start position. I have a no start position, right? Why do I have a Turnus? Okay, 0 attempts. Whatever, I probably have it for some good reason. I gotta see if I can do the duel. Okay, no, not doing that from here. Turn off no clip. There's no way this guy fluked this, right, guys? What else can I do? I can probably do the entire mountain first try. Why I have 3-star positions in the mountain? Don't ask. Could not do the mountain first try. Oh. I forgot the ship is kind of hard. Yeah, there's no way I was doing this first try. Oh, and that's bugged. Forgot about that. Apparently it's possible if you do a micro click, and I had no idea, so yeah, I super cheated on that. It's honestly whatever though. I just didn't click. Hey, no, if you took my completion and put it into 2.206, it probably would have worked. What the fuck? Okay, whatever. That's like the hardest part of the level other than the duels. I don't know how I did that first try. Yeah, no, we're done. I did better than I expected. Like 15% first attempt, it's actually not that impressive. Okay, get Nell out of here. I think that's the first time I've played Nell since I beat it. You know, I was a little skeptical about whether this level is like actually where it should be on the list. But no, after playing Nelv, I realized that this is like way harder than that. Like, this is so much harder than Nelv. It's just hard to compare it to anything when this is like the only level you've played for the past month. Hi guys, welcome to the stream. Okay, well you can't hear me. Someone told gods I said hi. Yay! It's going good. I just haven't been playing it super consistently recently. So, it feels like every day I'm like in a de-rusting phase. But this is true. I do love it. I think I'd give this a 10 out of 10 experience so far. I don't think it's going to stay that way. But there's no way this drops like below a 5. In fact, I don't think there's any way this drops below a 7. Yeah, I like never see you play Limbo. Thank you for transcribing what I've been saying, chat. This might be like the first time that has happened accurately. Usually I'll say, tell someone I said hi, and then they'll say, Burbsack says he hates you. That's like what's happened every single time. No, stop. No skill boost. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the actual fuck happened? What happened there? What? What the fuck? What? I broke the 90 curse? Was it actually 140? Oh, it is 140. Bro was not lying. Oh my god. That's actually insane. That's basically all the difficulty of the level. Okay, 140 is completely valid considering that is a fluke of 40%. I fluked like... That was a fluke from 62% for this run. But considering it was a 40% fluke, I don't think 140 is that high. Alright, well, I have to update the title. 14 to 100 is an insane jump from 40 to 100. That is a 26% difference. Holy shit. Also, I beat my best run of 83%, which I didn't think would happen today or for a while. What is that, an 86% run? I even talked in the middle of the run. I'm gonna go close my window. I'm getting chilly. I would... yeah, 8 to 90 is probably more likely than 8 to 100. But I'm not going to play from 8 for long. I just want to get decent at this part so that I can go from 0. Since I did say if I got past 63, I would go from 0. Like, basically, I just want to get to 24 once. Yeah, that's not gonna happen if I'm lagging. I dropped my mic and all of my headphone accessories and yeah. Okay, I had to make sure that my setup wasn't gonna ear rape me like what happened in the horror stream last Friday. Welcome back, Danny. Little unlucky, but you just missed a huge run. If you look at the title, I got to a new best run to 100. It happened like 7 minutes ago, something like that. If you want to go watch it there, I'd highly recommend it. Huge clip. Oh, you know what? I actually got past 24, so I'll take it. We're going from 0. Let's do a quick attempt count. So 1,000 plus 7,000. So 8,000 plus 25,000. It's like 33,000. How many doorways do you have to duck through in Japan? I'm excited to figure that out. Oh, I don't know if God's is still here. Or if he can hear me. I'm gonna... God's... Devour... There we go. Eight feet tall. This is accurate. Gotta set up for an event. Oh, okay. Yeah, you probably won't miss much. I, do not say you're stroking your lip. Nope, 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 no, 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 nope. You're getting banned. Danny, that is not appropriate. Get that out of here. Okay. Today I have Corrodere in 2 runs. I did it in 2 runs. It's a stream bad. We're back. Okay. Fantastic. I'm honestly surprised that hasn't happened before. I feel like my stream should buffer more, considering my internet is not that fantastic. But I don't know, YouTube pulls its weight, I guess. You don't trust the heart rate monitor? Wait, why don't you trust the heart rate monitor? Did you watch back the clip? It showed 140. 140 is not that low. No, I didn't calibrate it. I supposedly don't have to. It didn't say anything about it. Okay, actually, I have two heart rate monitors right here. I have the one that you put on your thumb, and then the one that is on my chest. Now I'll measure them both at the same time. So my heart rate is reading like 98 right now. Okay, so let's see. The chest one is reading 89, 88, and the one on my finger is reading 84. Okay, so the one on my finger is about 5 lower than the one on my stream. I'm not resting right now. Oh, they're both reading exactly 87 right now. Actually, they're both reading the exact same number. It's 82 and 83 right now. And then, like, they're increasing at the same time. So it's 90 and... Wait. I need to, like, get my finger secure in here. Maybe I should do a different finger. Do the old-fashioned method? I don't know how to count heart rate. I'll try. It's also hard on your own because you need to count time as well as beats per second. Okay, on my middle finger, it's counting 89 on my finger, and when I looked, it was 92 on the stream. So I don't know, it seems pretty accurate based on that. How did you want to test it? Okay, count for 10 seconds and multiply it by 6. Okay. I'm gonna pull up a timer. And then we'll... Okay, I'll do 15 seconds and then multiply by 4. Let me find my pulse somewhere. I found it. Okay, I got 24 at 15 seconds, and then I multiply it by 4, which gives me 96, and my heart rate is reading 92 when I did that. So 96 and 92. It's based on both methods, it was always within about 5. So I'd say it's pretty calibrated. What's up with the frowny face? What did I do? Oh, thank you. Very proud of that run. Why are you wondering whether it's more inaccurate when it's higher? Like, did you expect my 14 to 100 run to be a higher heart rate? Is that why? If that's why, part of the reason I got the heart rate monitor is to show that I actually don't get absurdly high heart rates on stressful runs. I wanted to show that. Yeah, it is high. I was stressed. This is true. But considering that was a fluke of like 40%, it could have been way higher. I think if you ask most GE players with a heart rate monitor, other than like Doggy, they'd say that that is not an absurdly high heart rate. Maybe? Oh, we don't need the heart rate monitor anymore. Okay, well, I had the heart rate monitor for like 50% runs that I did, and we set like it would cap at like 89 or 107. And 50% runs are not small for me. That's like still within like top 10 runs territory. Like when I got 40 to 90 today, that I had a 107 heart rate for. And that's still like a really good run. I'll work on the hand cam. I don't know when I'm gonna have it. So you know how, do you guys know, I'm sure not all of you will know this, but in one of Nepesta's recent videos, he said that he would train himself, no, not a foot camp, he would train himself to keep his heart rate lower, because if he would act up and his mom would come in and his heart rate would high, she would make him go off the game. So he trained his heart rate to be lower. I feel like I can do that to a certain extent. I can keep my heart rate a little lower or increase it a little bit. I can like somewhat control my level of stress. I feel like when my heart rate is a little higher, I am a little more locked in, a little more focused. So today I was trying to be a little more focused at the end of the level to try to get those good runs in. And I did feel my heart rate increasing because of that, and I thought that was fine as a method to try to get better runs. And I feel like it works. I feel like if my heart rate is higher, I am focusing more, and I tend to get better runs. So, what the fuck is this? Sorry, I just found something random. It's just a charger box in my room. Anyways, a couple of days ago, when I streamed on Tuesday, when my heart rate peak was like 90, I was not trying to get a very high heart rate, if that makes sense. Like it's kind of almost a subconscious thing, but I think I can control it to a very small extent. I think that's one of the reasons why my heart rate tends to be lower. Like, it's not about controlling my heart rate. It's just, yeah, I'm curious to see what will happen on that stream, too. It's just that I can control kind of how stressed I am at the end of the level. I think it boils down to how much I care about getting the run. I don't know. Ooh. Dude, I changed its deals last minute because you told me that you wanted to see that game. The No, I'm Not a Human. Its deals will be next week, though. Yeah, I'll have to find another game to do. It might be White Knuckles. If I get decent enough at the game to stream it. No, 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 not Fear and Hunger. You know, on this level, I was confident that my biggest run to 100 would have been either 32 to 100 or 24 to 100. But in classic Burbsack fashion, I continue the streak of getting an absurdly low run to 100 before beating the level. I lagged. Should do the first 2 chapters of Faith with its steals next week. I can do that. Okay, okay. That's pushing it. What? Yeah, you probably are getting touched tonight. Azzy. I died to a spike that you couldn't see. Rewind it. Explain that one, liberal. Sorry. Is liberal a slur? Okay. I'll just get to the drop like one more time and then probably unstream. I don't need to get anywhere from 0. I am super happy with 14 to 100. But the next stream will definitely be from 0. I'll definitely grind out the first half of the level and hopefully get past like 63 from 0 again. Like a second best tomorrow would be huge. Stop. I'm reading my chat. Not whining, just reading my chat. Okay. Well, that was my... Yeah, I did use it like a slur. Well, that was my Geometry Dash stream today. Hope you guys enjoyed. I had fun. Super happy about my new best run to 100. No, I did not add spaz. I talked about it at the beginning of the stream. I just always forget outside of when I'm streaming. But if someone pings me, I will... Okay, if someone pings me after today, so like tomorrow, Friday, whenever, I will lock in and do it before the next Geometry Dash stream. Because I kind of just forget. And then after I update this once, it's really bad right now. I do have the PSD file for it I do have the PSD file for it, but the PSD file only has like 4 of these images, and the rest of it is basically a background. So I don't have these images saved individually, so I can't move them around. So I have to go dig for them again, and then... Yeah, I have to go dig for the images again and then put them back in the PSD file so that I can actually move them around. And that's why I haven't done it yet. But as soon as I do that, it'll be so much easier to just add one cat. So. No, we're not replacing cats. We're just adding every single cat. Every single one of these cats is one of my viewers' cats except for the soggy one. Okay. This guy has ego over his cat. Anyways, thank you guys for joining the stream. Hi, thick furry butts. Oh, my goat. Oh, they beat Black Blizzard. Okay, anyways. Done with stream. I will be streaming tomorrow. Not Geometry Dash. I'll be doing, Visage. I'll be doing Visage tomorrow. And then I know I said last week that I would stream Geometry Dash over the weekend, and I didn't. Actually, I forgot. I have plans this entire weekend, so I can't stream Geometry Dash this weekend either. Next week, it's probably going to be Tuesday, Thursday. Again, can't stream this weekend. Sorry. I will try to play Corrodere to build up some consistency, though, so that we have a decent stream next Tuesday. But thank you. Thank you for stopping by. Have a good one. See you soon, Danny.